Hello, boys and girls. It's Corey Summers with another beer review. I took the day off yesterday, but I didn't really take the day off. I tried a new beer. Can you see it? Warhammer. I'm not going to get into the details of it because I was taking the day off. I'm not reviewing this beer. It was good. Buy it if you like IPAs. It's like a real strong IPA. One thing that was cool is they had food pairings on the side. Grilled beef and carrot cake. I thought that was a unique little gesture. With that said, let's move on to 7 Swans a Swimming. This is a sophisticated beer. It makes weird noises once in a while when you look at it in the wrong direction. I don't know why it does that. It must have something to do with the carbonation. But well, anyway, this is a... I don't know how else to say it. And I gotta say this because it's part of the review, but I gotta hurry because I don't want to make this an hour review. It's like a rich man's beer, not just because it's pricey. It was pricey. It was like $11, but I've bought $11 bottles of beer that were party beers. Just has the reputation of heritage and respect, culture. Good one, Victoria. Culture. Damn it, Aunt. I poured it into my new stem. It's a dark ale, brown hue, but very brown. I mean, very dark. Actually, real dark. Now these kinds of ales should be poured into a sniffer, a large one, not a small one like this, and one that's been washed. But I don't care. I wanted to drink it out of my stem because this is a new glass and I'm really enjoying it. It makes for really flavorful beers and it's fun. Okay, there's some beer left in here. I'll get to the sniff, but it's the brewery family. Can you tighten it on there? That's the brewery. I'm sure the date. It's 9.4 ounces, so there's a lot of beer left in here. It doesn't give a date right away. The piece of shit's 11% alcohol. It says it's a Belgium-style quadruple, I remember that word, quadruple ale. It's a brown ale. That's what I call it, brown ale. It's basically just real brown. But it's for the, what's the word I used earlier, director?
Culture.
To describe the people that drink this.
Wealthy.
Upper class. It's not a really like a fun, festive beer. I mean, at 11%, you drink a couple of them, it's going to turn pretty festive. But that's not the type. It's really kind of not. I'm kind of nervous because I don't really do beers like this very much. I'm mostly into the college, fun beers. But let's get on with it. My director is killing me to move on. Sniff, sniff. Copper. Very light copper. This is a good aroma because it's not overpowering. So that means it's going to be pretty, even though it's strong in alcohol content, it's probably not going to be that punishing. We will see. Oh, we will see. A little bit of chocolate in the back. Yeah. A little bit of chocolate in the back. Okay. I was on YouTube the other day. I seen a guy who smelt the beer longer than he drank it. The next thing you know, people are going to be doing lines of beer. You got the razor blade, man? I got some Budweiser. Palate 1. Good. Doesn't burn at all. Doesn't burn at all for 11%. That's high, man. That's talking. That's like the highest I've drank. I mean, I've drank like 15 once. And it was like drinking vodka. This don't burn at all. And it's unique and flavorful. Instead of using a sniffer, I'd use like a mug for this beer. If I ever buy it again, I'll use a mug because I can tell it'll be a good gulping beer. But it's expensive, so you don't want to gulp it, you know. How you guys like the new tablecloth? That way you can see the beer better. I'm trying to get better at this as I go. I've been busy on these beer reviews. I've been hitting it hard. I got the hunger again. I got the eye of the tiger. Palate 2. Very smooth entrance. Refreshing to the point to where it's refreshing. There's copper in the midsection of the palate. Very robust malt, which is not very robust. But there's hardly any hops, which I am so thankful for, because I've been doing these IPAs like that Warhammer. A year ago I would have been, this is the best beer in the world, but right now I'm just like, I'm working my way through the IPAs. I'm just like, okay, we know there is hops in beer. Okay. Let me do one more real small palate, because it's a complex beer. I can see why it's expensive, because they did a lot to this. They did a lot to the recipe. I love the name, 7 Swans a Swimming. I think that's a cool name. I don't know what the hell the name of the brewery is. The brewery. And I'm not, like I said, I don't pay attention. It says Belgium style quad, but Orange County, California. Orange County, California. Trying to do Belgium beer. Why don't they try to do Orange County beer? Am I right? Am I right, director? There is a little bit of a burn in the beginning of the finish, but it's not uncomfortable at all. I mean, I think even women could, no offense, I think even like lighter drinkers could drink this. Maybe not. They'd be thrown off by the color. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, even color will like prescribe a persona or a image on what the beer tastes like to a person. Like Blue Moon. You know, some people are like, I can't handle that. And they've never even tried it because it just looks different. You know? It doesn't have bubbles. It's not clear. I'm trying to be funny, director. I'm not coming up with anything. And that's what I'm trying to do is make beer fun again. It's not fun anymore. You know? You go to a bar and all they serve is Budweiser. People are having a lot of fun. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. But there is, I know. But there is more than that in beer as being a connoisseur and, you know, enjoying all aspects of beer, all beers. There's fun, there's immaculate fun in trying and adventuring through the forest of brewing, you know. Guzzle factor. Yes, surprisingly easy to drink for a high alcohol content beer. And the more I have, it'll even get easier and easier. And with that, I say drink responsibly. Love your fellow man. Have fun, be merry. That's the biggest one. That's what it's all about. Beer is for fun. Have fun with beer. That's why God invented it. And sorry I didn't scream or do. Was that better? Okay. Sorry I didn't do any of that shit this time. I just didn't have a chance or an opportunity to do it. So, with that, I say on my last word, goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.